Hello, everyone. My name is Igor Tomych, and today I'm conducting interviews at Merchant Payment Ecosystem Berlin 2026. And I'm pleased to introduce Cihan Duezguen from Green Banana. Hello, Cihan. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you for coming. And I have three questions about buy now, pay later topic. I think that's a really deep one, and we see this as a business model evolving in the European Union. Klarna bootstrapped a lot, the discussions that banks don't have enough innovations in buy now, pay later. But I think there are some really important overview that I would like to get from you today. The first one, a lot of merchants evaluating buy now, pay later structure or the product more purely from funnel improvement, like I have a product someone would like to check out, but they don't have enough money. And by introducing buy now, pay later, I will have better conversion rate. Is it still the same, or you would like to have another angle for merchants to evaluating the buy now, pay later model?
Exactly. If you look to the historical experience, first BNPL providers are adding with the merchants directly.
Yeah.
Now what we are seeing in the market is a pan-European network. And with a pan-European network, you can help merchants and BNPL providers to increase their turnover, adapt also the acceptance quote and rate.
Yeah.
So this is what we are seeing, and we help merchants to get always the best BNPL rail which works for their own requirements.
And which is leading to another question as orchestration, because a lot of merchants, they started with integrating buy now, pay later in the specific country, but the European Union, it's
Yeah.
a lot of different countries, a lot of different approaches. And do you see right now the space for buy now, pay later orchestration in the European Union?
Absolutely. When I start my career in the retail space and moved to the payment space, I saw a lot of merchants, they reach out for, hey, we need a BNPL provider in France, or we need a BNPL provider in east side of Europe. And with their actual setup, they don't have this big availability. And so the problem comes to us. And we mentioned, hey, nobody cares about this problem. And let's build a platform where we have one API. We offer infrastructure. Behind this infrastructure, behind this one API, you have multiple BNPL providers from white label, B2B, branded solution, from high risk, mid risk, low risk, PNX, to offer just BNPL around.
It sounds like a marketplace for buy now, pay laters, because it's not just having an ability to integrate, but also to choose from.
Exactly. From our side, the merchant makes a decision what I want in my checkout.
Yeah.
Do I want a white label solution, or did I want a branded solution?
Yeah.
Which one works for me as a merchant as best? We don't make
The final decision.
the merchant always makes the decision, and we help both sides. We give BNPL providers more access to more merchants via one API, and in both sides, the merchant have more access to different kind of BNPL providers. And last week we have a big announcement. One of the largest German payment service provider called VR Payments use our API, our infrastructure to offer their own merchants a BNPL network. And this shows how important is it. And today here at the MPE, you see there's a lot of new payment orchestrator.
Yep.
So there is a market, there's a huge market, and there's a real need there.
Congratulations with having this announcement this week. I think that's a great step for you and overall for the customers, because when we have variety for the customers and I can choose from different vendors, different pricing, it's always benefiting for the business and for the end customer. And the final question, I love buy now, pay later a lot. And I know the details in every country, like in Poland, you have anti-usury laws and the fragmentation is quite big. How are you helping them, or how you approaching that customer culture and the business model might be a little bit different, even though it's still buy now, pay later in different countries?
We help our merchants with one API to get the BNPL provider in the regulatory space where the regulatory is mandatory there. So it's related there. So we cover a regulatory space and help merchants to get always the tick mark on the requirements and on the compliance space.
Okay, that's quite clear. Thank you for the insights and for really good overview of this business model. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much.